Hello guys, welcome to the video. In this video we are reacting to things I probably missed and you probably missed in Genshin's new kind of in the Song of the Welkin Moon teaser basically. Honestly, there's probably things I missed 100% because I'm not like full in detail of and there's probably some design stuff I missed or like where visions are or something like that. I don't know. I'm reading the names. I think those repeat characters I don't know the name to exactly. So yeah, we'll get into it. So I believe it's not voice, so it's just like text. So I'll have to read it. It's kind of annoying, but yeah.
You wish to hear a story of the moon? That tale begins long, long ago.
The one speaking is Nicole Reen, the mage codename N of Hex. Cole isn't the one who like killed the light god, is she? I don't think so. But okay, yeah, I kind of found that out by watching someone's reaction. But yeah, we've heard of her before, I think. Also known as the guy who will never get lost. She's a prophetess who, I can't read that word, who studies Tavat's direction and order. She's known to speak directly into people's minds about their mission. She's the one we saw in Fontaine when she had that teacup, right? I think I could be wrong. I think she's Moon's master? I don't know. However, this is due to her physical incapability to speak, right? Is it to say she is mute? Okay. According to NPC Wolfie, she is also Bessie Hadrick due to lack of practice. The reason for all this is likely due to the bits Nicole is already from. Species, okay. Nicole transformed into a female to witnessing the self-destruction of her species. Slurk wondered if the culture transformation was an upgrade for her or a downgrade. So there's a chance that Nicole might be an alien-like skirt from our world. Yeah, no, I guess we'll probably find out. With the elf is, she's probably from Nordcry. I don't really know if like that's where like elves kind of are. Nahida, I can't talk, has elf ears, I'm pretty sure. The show is first heard, of course, speaking to their mind in an unrequested version of Genesis. Did Nicole speak into her mind there? I actually can't remember that. I remember
Don't
like
want to me,
thingy,
I've got
but
this.
at the same time, I was trying to explain a few things. Welkin said when a change occurs in this world, probably when Wanderer erased himself from everyone, from the world or something. All the times they had to change caused by removing him from heroes. And if they are one, she helped the child understand the nature of Fontain's prophecy. Yeah, I think that's like what we saw. In the teasers, you'll see her with the glowing wing. But at the same time, the crown on her head also glows. But perhaps she's one of the surviving angels that from the past, maybe. Okay, this doesn't think it's theorizing, but yeah. Starship Pub-wise, it's honestly pretty cool. I won't read everything just because, yeah, facts. Wait for answers of Comria.
Mister!
Okay.
Nasa's starting her story already!
Alright. This is we've seen her before in the version 5.8 trailer. Yes. She's the one who tells that robot maid to not threat to go home. So I'm really exhausted right now. You likely created Fix, that was her name. And also highlights she's the owner of Clink Clank Craft Shop of Town. She seems to have some sort of talent scene. Ooh, to be fair, I did not see that. Since we've seen if in this scene, this room is likely part of the same craft shop. And it looks like it's also gathering places for at least 6 characters we saw in the teaser.
Thanks for the heads up.
This is the grandmaster of the life. Okay, I thought I wasn't just imagining. Like, the moment I heard his voice in the trailer, I was like, okay, that is vodka. I immediately knew it. I didn't have to show anything about it. The moment I heard his voice, I was like, okay, vodka. He used to be on the roof of some building room we saw before. Even though really close, you can spot his vision. It's an animal vision series, and that, to be fair, makes pretty sense, to be honest. The huge sword in his hand is exactly what you think it's a wolf gravestone. Oh, yeah. It was given to him by the wolf of the north, Andrus. Given the thousand night of Boris, yeah. I honestly, I have no idea why I'm not mentioned also, yeah, for that. Called the title of the Knights of Linus by Tunga. Tunga is one of the strongest people for Mondstadt. He's one of the people who brought Rosa to Mondstadt so she could redeem herself. He accepted you into the Knights despite officers and taught Rosa how to use a clock. Did he? Oh. He also knows Venti's identity and had asked him to meditate immediately. Yeah. He once joined Nathan to fight Marine. Did he? Wow. I didn't know that. He also met the captain on his way to Northcrow. Well, Captain Nathan at the time. Okay, Mark's been through a lot. Bob and his father. When she was seems like he's progressing into the age of 5 weeks. He has a very carefree personality and is knowing to be very strength of body. The thing is, I fight before he could be older and he could just be looking young, simply just the fact that it's Genshin and they wouldn't want to have an old playable character. Plus, I'm pretty sure Alice is pretty old, but maybe not be, but she could probably make herself look young, magic or something like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's like older, to be honest.
You're right.
I am right. See?
I came here for the moon.
Yeah, I wonder what that means. Mondstadt itself means Moon City, so it looks like we're finally going to learn more about Mondstadt's connection with the moon. Okay. Boris has always had the power of crying, which is from an unknown god in the past. Unknown god, and we've recently heard the existence of Frost Moon from Nogcry. So it is beautiful how it will be connected together by the Knights of Boris himself. It's just really annoying to read. Who knows? Maybe Varka might also use Cryo along with Ammo due to these connections.
Oh, the moon's a long way off. We might go hungry, but at least we have plenty of time.
Honestly, that character, just the way she looks, reminds me of someone from Zen Zone Wars. I think I said this in my original reaction. I know what it is. I think it's like Lucy. She reminds me of the way she looks is like Lucy from Zen Zone 0. I think that's her name. It also seems like all these characters are trying to take the moon together. Maybe it's to save Mondstadt, or maybe it's to find able to reveal something or something. I have no idea. You say that due to her hat with his. Yep, fair enough. Man, Batwoman. If she acts like Batman, did she just sleep in her day and wake up at night? That's red cloth on her arm left indicates that she's part of some group. Yep. We've also got a look at Duran's time. I was honestly so happy when I saw Duran, because honestly I didn't realise it was Duran at first, and I was like, wait, that's Duran. I had to look at the description, but I was certain that was Duran. Honestly, I'm actually happy we get to see him. Also, he looks really great and amazing. He's alive, yep. Well done, Matt. Entire costume actually the action was told itself was forged using their eyes, balls and tails, was it? I'd say thing is, there's a lot of stuff, either limited time events or just random world quest events or like random quests, right? That are taken to the story. But I don't do. I actually do want to eventually clear all my random quests I have, but I just haven't really had the time to do any of that, so yeah. The very first of the bag is now. Wait, what was that? Looking very close to the back there, you might have a Prio vision. That makes sense, considering he's a dragon on mode to breathe fire. Well, not only in Genshin all the time, but you know, in just like general.
In that era, there was no boundary between life and death.
You would think he would have like a cryo, considering he's like, because he's German and he's like, you know, kind of similar to the old drone, which was actually,
Willpower flowed freely among countless beings. The primordial being that once ruled this planet made 3 moons rise from the Earth.
So it seems like the 3 moons that once orbited the planet were created using the planet itself. The one who created them could be Nibelung, the king of dragons, or perhaps someone even older, which means the dragons are the ones who created them 3 moons at the right before the Heavenly Principle arrived. I'm assuming the Heavenly Principle is some like, like some kind of invader or someone who's like invading land. Basically, she came like, but it wouldn't make sense for her to come and say outsider when she's probably an outsider herself, but she just came and ruled. If that is the case, she came from some other dimension or whatever, right? I don't know. So before she arrived here, there might be other beings like her, but far stronger in said dimensions. I don't really know. Yeah, but it's also crazy. She stole her power and she just never gave it back for us all these years. But like, honestly, when we end up finding the Heavenly Principle, if they don't let us kill her, like, if Genshin make so we make her live, right? Because she might be playable or something. If they say, oh, well, sorry, we defeated you, have a happy day, you get to live, I'm done. Like, we didn't get the Phoenix of Kin Shinora, we should get the Phoenix of Kin and the Heavenly Principle eventually. There are no boundaries between life and death, might suggest that the planet Regina, which was also a part of the Little One's world. I don't know world quests, I don't do world quests, they're too long and there's no voice acting. And 2 of the 3 moon super had a singular head, one of their heads. Ooh. Yeah, I forgot there's also Moon Sisters, right?
It was not until the funerary year that the primordial voice once again cried out.
By the way, the way that person stands, just, I don't know why, it just screams, Nouvellette. I don't know if this person's also like a dragon. I have no idea. It just stands like he's an ancient being. I have no idea if he's a dragon or not.
Darkness.
It's something referred to when Nibelung brought Abyss to the planet to find the Heavenly Principle. It is inferior if the planet only... Okay, it's inferior, so I'm not but it's very there. This is what's up? This is name or just Flynn's. Okay, Flynn's. One of the light keepers of Nocred. So there's mobile light keepers, I'm assuming. Maybe only one of them are on our side or something. As such, he is responsible for defending Nocred against the wild hunt attacks launched by the Abyss, okay? He seems to be carrying the torch which keeps the light keepers fight Abyss. If you look closely, he seems to have electrovision on his lower back. Okay, fair. By the way, honestly, like, people who dissect videos, nothing but respect, because honestly, that must take so long to dissect every little detail. Depending on the video, of course, but it must take really long. For some reason, body's hair color and eyes can't seem to match Leilu's, but that's not it. His ears. Ooh. Okay. In a later scene, we see him repelling the wild hunt attached to the flame. Yeah, that looks like something from Jujutsu Kaisen. Text on his gravestone says, so it seems like Phoenix is in the grave, relatives of he is in the scene. Okay.
The Frost Moon Scions again.
Yeah. How much do you guys want to bet that this person doesn't die and she gets out of it alive? Honestly.
A laughably futile rebellion.
It's the 7th of the Harbinger Sandra. We all seem to be in Nordcry. This makes her the 3rd Harbinger in Nordcry after Dr. She's the creator of Catherine. Honestly, like, I don't trust Catherine, and a lot of people don't also at this point. Like, I feel like we're gonna end up having to fight Catherine, but I don't know if Catherine is even capable of fighting. I don't know. But if I'm being honest, maybe she is, like, she did create Catherine, but maybe Catherine has a free will of her and doesn't obey the other three, but at the end of the day, I don't know. I don't trust her. Finally, Sandra has a huge key on her back, perhaps suggesting she herself is also a puppet. Okay. Additionally, her appearance bears a strong return to Marion from 14. That's some random lore. Maybe the real Sandra doesn't have a body and just possesses the puppets that she creates, so she might be able to possess like Catherine. Her appearance could be related to her past and why Sandra close to Sandra has previously worked behind the scenes in this World Quest. Okay, World Quest, yeah. Honestly, doing so much is hard, my mind. We gotta wait for it dry. It's a World Quest, yeah, guys. Don't be so shocked. This machine could be related to Pyrrho's plan of killing a god. I'm pretty sure that some are referred to as gods, right? Okay, let's get back into this. The machine could be related to, yeah, okay, but the seven are referred to as gods.
I, your loyal emissary,
okay, now who has this?
and scion of Hyperborea.
I don't want to like keep pausing because the video's got like half an hour at this point. Hyperborea is the original place of the first phone and lived before relocating to Nordcry, okay? So they're not from Nordcry. Which might also mean that she's related to the moon.
Beseech you to cast down your gaze from the celestial dome
I don't
above.
trust her. If she's praying to the gods of Celestia, does that mean the heavy principle of controlling the frost moon? Or is she praying beyond the fate sky to the last remaining moon that still orbits the planet? She has a Dendro vision as seen in the previous teaser. As she prays to the moon, her horns will grow even bigger. And it seems like her blood is of silver color, which is very different from Tavat's humans. So perhaps the power of Hyperborea really are beings from the moon.
You didn't come here for the story, did you?
This is Nerfa, and based on her appearance, she seems to be from Sumeru. You can see what appears to be a Dendro vision on her back. Everything about her suggests that she's a snake that's even fangs in her mouth. By the way, just because the fact that she's a snake, I physically can't trust her until we actually meet her and her character, simply for the fact snakes are known to betray people. Regardless, it's just a known trope. If Dendro Dragon Ape were to take human form, however, Apex dislikes humans a lot, so taking human form is the last thing she'd ever do. Okay, it never doesn't seem to relate to the Anakin thing. Academia also would be interested to know how her origins in Sumeru.
Beyond the moonlight's reach, an ancient shadow brandishes its hunting claws, taking aim at the stars.
Nicole could be suggesting that nibbling will return to Tavat. Or perhaps it's something else equally ancient that's aiming for Tavat. Tavat seems to be a lot of attention from our play. This is. Grandma's first scene shows her extremely unique shoes with clothing. Perhaps she also the one singing in the scene. Okay. Third of three images, code name introduced as the Moon Maker in this teaser. Which will mean she's likely related to the dragons, assuming Nubian created the 3 moons. So introducing us to the dragons investigations, and that seems to have been in preparation for an opera. Both Wonder and Child have warned each other to be wary of Klumba, has she? The play adapted by Snare to bring her back could also be infected by Tourette's. By the way, if it's like Lost 7, like, you know, the lead or something like that has some stupid reason for why she's doing all this, like if it's an evil reason, fair enough, but if it's a stupid reason, like it's for the good of the sake of the world, etc, etc, I'm done, because if 3 in general are evil, they've robbed stuff, they've obviously damaged stuff, they've even killed people, like Tebby, you know, they distributed like, you know, things in his room that harms people. So like, there's no way in general you can say it's for the good people. I'm assuming she's fully evil, or she's turned against her, like, for my ideals or something. I have no idea. I don't know, like, in general.
In the water, the future mirrors the past.
Okay. Studying the references into that is said to be the key to understanding the world. Yeah. Moon and Beth both reflect on the God's methods. While there's also a legend about the simple and run guards to keep. Another thing is like to refer to the theory of flats having a cycle part.
The veil of flies is slipping. Time is short.
I'm assuming the lines of slipping means the fate sky is going to end up breaking free, and then we're gonna see. Like, I'm assuming the Heavenly Prince will put up the fate sky, right? But why? Like, does she just want to feel powerful, or did she do it for some other reason? Like, they destroyed what? Cumria, because they were actually pretty much going to be a threat. Like, if they, like, technologically and even they could be a threat to even gods, I'm pretty sure. That's the reason the Heavenly Prince will strike down Cumria. So the fact that that can happen, then Prince will interfere if she thinks it could be a threat to her, I'm assuming.
The moon's ball is nigh.
The fake moon and all that, right? Could it be that all 3 moons were destroyed in the past? Probably. Could be. And the legend of 2 moons being destroyed was her life from the start. Ooh, interesting. Maybe the moon we have right now is a fake moon, and the other 2 moons got destroyed in general was alive, but all 3 moons were destroyed. She plans to take her from the final moon's fall and see it as a duty as the moon maiden. Maybe the red flowers represent the fall of the final moon, and perhaps the moon's true appearance. However, this final moon is also the first moon that the first moon serves. Since the moon is destined to fall, is that why this is called the Song of the Welkin? Maybe it will be the new 4th moon that will rise to illuminate throughout the night skies. Maybe Clara herself plans to become the new 4th moon. I can't say her name, by the way.
Here at last. And things look even messier than last time.
I'm so Alice. Anna seems to have arrived in Ukraine on the boat, perhaps from Paul. She's the leader of Everton and the son of the world borders, and most importantly, Clee's mother. You can even spot a blue in her hair. We can see that she has a private and long ears and blonde hair, just like Clee. According to Clee, both her parents are famous adventures, so her husband is probably out there somewhere. This simply is it's a life to my aunt, and that Clee's just loyal from them. To be fair, I wouldn't put past that she lies to Clee. Like, let's be honest, everyone lies to her, but for her own good, but everyone does lie to her. another hand says Earth Cannon, which is referring to the names of the 3 Moon Sisters. Okay, so she's there for the Moon Sisters or something.
Well, Miss Alice, shall we begin?
So it looks like she's in Okra for an important mission with Albedo.
There's no rush, and I'd like to catch up with an old friend first.
I don't know who she's referring to as an old friend. Maybe she looks like she's an elf, so maybe the person who watches the moon, right? The old friend could be referring to either, oh yeah, Nicole's there too, Vodka, or perhaps Nicole. So yeah, I guess I didn't really put 2 and 2 together. Maybe one of the 2 sent her a message on the paper. Then again, she could also be meeting some other innocent maid or perhaps a sinner. Alice's contracts are just too vast and it might turn out to be just some merchant, like how she knows the story. You can see her full design from front in this shot. Oh, that looks pretty cool.
And you, young man?
Let's
I'm
part
happy about like Wander's back. I can't lie, I'm really happy about Wander has returned.
ways here. I have an old score of my own to settle.
I don't know. I'm assuming maybe the Doctor, right? Because the Doctor did all that things to him. But like, actually, Doctor the one's like, the Doctor is the one that like killed his friend and basically abused him, like in general. There's only one reason Wander against Nograi. Yeah, against Dotero. Yeah, okay. Dotero, well, the Doctor. Seeing both our bed and Wander and Nograi finally explains why Duran is here too. Maybe Duran is tagging along since Arella is the one who looks after him, and Duranda taught him about Talat. Pay attention to Wander's reflection in the water. It shows up with his own outfit as Scarlet.
In the water.
He would. Ooh, in the water, the future mirrors the past. I never actually even clocked onto that, okay?
The future mirrors the past.
Just peak foreshadowing. I can't wait for the crowd after this. Let me know what you guys was that for. Okay. I am excited for No Cry 2. Honestly, yeah, that foreshadowing is actually really good. I wouldn't have even clocked on that last one at all. Like, honestly, there's no way I would have won to that last one. I did obviously hear the scene about the way I reacted to it, but I actually didn't even pay attention to the war. And also, then I couldn't even tell it was his old outfit when I just saw it. So, until then, it was like visually pointed out. Anyway, yeah, I am excited. I am excited for a lot of stuff. Wanderer, because I actually like his character. Duran, Alice, Varka. I don't really care much for the three in general, because I don't like at the end of the day until they're like a main part. Because in most Arkham quests at this point, they're only there for like a couple seconds. Like unless Sumeru, when the Doctor basically did a lot of things in the Arkham quest there. But in a lot of Arkham quests, they're only there for like 2 seconds. For like example, Monsters Arkham quest Sonora appears for literally like 20 seconds, still there, right? And then she disappears. And she shows up in Izumi's Arkham quest for a couple minutes. We basically fight her, and Izumi and I forgot her name. Darkline Inazuma. I can't remember the names right now. But Darkline Inazuma kills her. So yeah. Okay, I am happy. There's also a video playing in the background I can hear right now. But I am happy. I can't wait for this to happen. My voice is actually hurting from my reading how out loud. If I was reading it in my head, fair enough. But if I had to read most out loud, this hurt my voice. My poor vocals. But yeah, that's everything you or me missed in the new teaser. And I can't wait for No Cry to come out and the Song of the Welkin Moon. I'll definitely be streaming it, and I'll obviously post like separate videos on each. Anyway, without further ado, so you guys have to subscribe.